tick tock, time to go back to school for all you university and college students, and sometimes it's the first time away from home. And I remember we're with Jeannie Squires from the Feather Bed in Burlington. Hello,
Hi.
Jeannie. I was looking at a picture of my first year at Brock University and what my room looked like. It was not pretty. You have
You have
a lot of pretty things on these two tables, where we have kind of the guys' colors and the guys' table here, and the female table here.
That's right.
But on top of the colors, there's some important things that moms and dads might want to get their kids when they're going away to living in a dorm for the first time.
For the first time, I would say that one of the most important things is a bed bug cover. So many people had used that bed before, so you want it to be safe for your
Because you're
children.
not bringing your own mattress, you're bringing everything else.
That's right.
Those mattresses, a lot of the time.
So these are fairly thin.
Okay.
But you can also put another mattress pad on top that's thicker.
Yeah, because that's what I found. It was like
That's
sleeping.
right.
It was like sleeping
so the beds
on
are hard.
cardboard.
Yeah. So I would suggest doing, a thicker mattress on top. But you can. But this is very thin, but it does protect you.
All right. What about bedding?
Bedding. The other thing too is most of those beds are long twin beds, so you have to get extra long twin sheets. The other thing I suggest is doing a synthetic duvet. And the reason I say a synthetic duvet is most kids lay on their beds. They don't always get under their beds; they're always laying on top.
Yes,
So
that's you are true on that one. Yeah, you're just lying on top and doing a lot of their.
Yeah, it's still very warm. So you can either go with a quilt, which I have here, or you can go with a duvet cover. So it all depends on what the kids are used to. The other thing I suggest is always doing a throw. If they're laying on top of their beds and they're with their tablets, it's always nice to curl up with a nice throw.
So at the Feather Bed, you guys have all of this stuff, but you also have like different little accessories as well.
We do a full design service. We do custom drapes, we do custom bedding, we do custom furniture. You also can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and we have a webpage.
Right on. And you're located at?
1463 Ontario Street.
Right on, right off of Brant. And we're going to be back here at Specs on Pearl with more getting all you kids, and more importantly, mums and dads ready to ship your kids off to school, as that's happening later this week. We're doing a little role playing today. I'm playing the university student. It's not that funny. I'm not that old, but I got my backpack, I got my grub, but we need to budget because a lot of us get that big lump sum of money at the beginning and we don't know what to do with it. We just want to spend it all, but you can't. So come on in. We're meeting with Edward Jones and Peter Skoretz, who's located here in Burlington. Hello, Peter.
Hi, Tim.
This topic is pretty close to home for you.
Very close to home. My son is off to first year university in Guelph this weekend.
Right on. Okay, so number one is budgeting.
Budgeting, top of mind for sure. A lot is happening right off the hop. When you get to university, you have to pay your big ticket items like your tuition, room and board, residence, computer, books.
Books is a big one.
So those are the big ones, but I think a lot of times people forget to budget for other monthly expenses like, food, craft dinner, McDonald's.
Our nutritionist a little bit later on, I wonder if she's going to be suggesting this as our diet.
I'm sure she won't. Other things like intramural sports, that's why I have this hockey skate here, and other little things for your apartment or residence room like a kettle, that sort of stuff.
What about beer? Where do we budget that in?
That does fit in, but I'm not going to talk too much about that.
What do we do when we get that big lump sum of money? A lot of the time, that loan, I know I got it going to university. I've never had that much money in my bank account and I want to spend it right away.
Yeah. Well, the big thing is obviously don't do that. I would say if you get a lump sum of money from OSAP or your RESP, you pay off your initial semester needs, you budget, keep some money aside for your other monthly expenses. If you have a lot left over that you need for later in the year, maybe create another investment or savings account and get that working, and it's separated from your other pot of money.
Because if you are spending all of that money, you're going to be turning to probably your credit card?
Yeah, that's another great topic. A lot of companies will focus on university students. They're getting their first credit card at school. There's a market there. So if you do get a credit card, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, you want to get one that has a relatively low limit and a low interest rate if possible, and then use it sparingly.
Should you give the kid the responsibility to put his name on it so then he starts getting that credit and that responsibility of paying it down?
Yeah, well, that's really a family decision, but in our family, we decided to do that. My son has a credit card, it's in his name, and we're trying to teach him to use it responsibly.
Right. His name is?
Nicholas.
Nicholas. Be responsible with your credit card, all right? We wish you the best of luck at Guelph. Right on. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
You're located right here in Burlington, right?
2049 Pine Street, Village Square.
Right on. We'll be back with lots more and getting your kid and you ready for back to school here at Specs on Pearl on Morning Live. It's an R, capital E. Oh, got a little bunny rabbit. No issues here. Back at Specs on Pearl with Beth Nort.
Tim, I'm over here. I guess your eyes aren't as good as you thought.
I'll put those on like that. So that's a trigger to not seeing things. What are some other triggers for people to get their eyes checked?
I mean,
Beth?
everyone should get their eyes checked, but definitely dry eyes or noticing a lack of vision night driving, or, I mean, any type of eye pain, obviously get there right away.
And for students, up until you're the age of?
Yeah, with a valid health card, you're covered until the day you turn 20, and then you're covered again after 65. So, and there's some other reasons you're covered with certain ocular
And
issues.
you guys have somebody here that will do that for you?
We do. We have Dr. Marchionda. She comes a couple of days a week, and she's an amazing optometrist.
Nice. And who do we have here? This is Kaya. This is your daughter, who's going to be one of our glasses modeled today. Unfortunately, you're stuck with me, Kaya. What are some options for kids going away to school?
Well, for the students or the ones going away to university, I mean, there's a lot of kind of the funkier, bolder, you know, sort of chic geek type of look, which is amazing.
So that's a Ray-Ban?
And this would be the Tim version.
Nice.
So this is a face-à-face. So this is a French frame, but with a bit of the blue and black coloring in it, which is great.
Right on. Kaya, show the hello. Show the inside of those glasses, because that's really neat too.
Yeah, it's got the ghost writing, which is nice, but it's a great price point. We have every sort of price point here at Specs on Pearl, which makes it easy for everybody. So this would be another option. This is actually
That's
a hand-painted
funky.
frame, so a little bit more artistic. They vary. It's a woman from Israel that hand paints them. Every frame is different and unique.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is one for you, Tim. It's a little more serious.
Right.
A little more
I
conservative.
can't believe how light this is.
Yeah, it's a Denmark titanium, so it's really, really comfortable.
Indestructible.
Yeah, and still a great color. It's got the kind of two-tone blue.
What do you do here? Am I supposed to be serious when I'm looking in the camera? Are you going serious, Kat? Okay, you're going serious. Okay, so we must be serious because sunglasses is next. So this is serious sunglasses talk.
Yeah.
And Ray-Bans for?
You know what? I mean, at this age group, I mean, they love the Ray-Bans, the colored lenses.
Oh yeah, look at the
It's
color
a
on
great
those.
look. Yeah.
Because that's the thing about Ray-Bans, you can get so many different colors of lenses.
For sure, and also with all a lot of the students going back are just getting their licenses for the first time
Right.
and driving a little bit more, and it's important to have a good sunglass.
What
And
do
this
I
is a
have?
sunglass by Robert Mark, which is an amazing line, obviously, and just the coloring on that's great on you with the clear.
Dude, I couldn't keep a straight face. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys offer, as you said, a wide range of styles and types and sunglasses and regular glasses located
At 414 Pearl Street, right in the outer corner of Village Square.
hence Specs on Pearl. And we've done the bedding, we've done the budgeting, we've done the glasses. I think next we got to talk nutrition. When we come back, do you want these or do you want the regular glasses? You want these ones? Okay, sunglasses. They're cool, dude. There you go. When we return, let's get them on straight. You can straighten them yourself. When we return on Morning Live. Breakfast is the most important meal. Hence why I'm making a sausage and egg smoothie. No, Christine? No. Okay, so Christine Graham is with the Lakeshore Clinic, and she's a registered holistic nutritionist. And you don't suggest the sausage and egg smoothie?
Not my recommendation. No, not at all.
Let's talk freshman 15. For me, honestly, Christine, I think it was about a freshman 35, and because I remember it was because I went to Brock and I lived in village residence.
Yes.
So we didn't have a meal plan. We got to actually go out grocery shopping. And I remember the first time I went grocery shopping, like I grabbed everything in the store that I couldn't buy when I was at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe not the right thing to do, but it's hard to convince kids away from home for the first time not to eat so many things. So how can we educate them on eating the proper things, but not saying no to certain things?
So a lot of what I talk to people about is just not necessarily cutting everything out completely, but try and eat those bad things in moderation. So, or just making different choices. So for instance, Starting the morning off, which we want to start off with a great breakfast, doing a smoothie in the morning. You can load it with a protein powder of your choice, Greek yogurt to increase the protein, fruits. You can even add some spinach to get that serving of vegetables in, flaxseed, anything you want in that smoothie to start the day off right.
Is breakfast that important?
It really is. It just
You hear it
helps.
all the time,
You do.
over
It
and
really-
over again.
It really is.
But for kids like waking up like right before class and whatever, I can skip it.
Yeah, well then, one option is you can make a smoothie the night before. It's ready for you, you just have to grab it and go. Or instead of that, making sure that you have snacks that you can take with you so you can eat healthy throughout the day. So whether or not that's, some hard-boiled eggs, some vegetables. I know kids don't really want to eat the vegetables, but if you take things like hummus or guacamole to go, or a black bean dip or something, and you can dip it. If they can dip it, they'll be more likely to eat it.
The dip is okay. You can dip.
You can dip. If it gets them to eat the vegetables, you can dip. And then things like, instead
Craft
of
dinner,
chips-
yay! It's on the table. You must be able to eat it. What?
No craft dinner.
Oh.
No. But things like, taking a trail mix to school with them. Brown rice cakes where they can put some nut butter, say like an almond butter, and slice up a banana to put on top as a healthy snack throughout the day. Not cutting out the munchy snacks completely, but let's make better choices. Instead of, the high-fat chips, going for popcorn or some corn tortillas, or some snap peas, chickpeas, very high in protein. It's all about keeping up the protein and keeping your blood sugar balanced throughout the day so that they have energy throughout the day for studying, especially late night studying.
Right.
And water, making sure you're drinking lots and lots
Okay,
and
so
lots
carrying
of
a water, not a water bottle, but an actual, a reusable water jug that you're taking with
a glass or a stainless steel, good quality water bottle, and have that filled up throughout the whole day and be drinking all the time. It helps to keep them hydrated, helps them keep them more alert, and then they can study better.
I wonder if they're listening to us, all the kids out there. They're just like, whatever.
Probably not.
Freshman 15. I learned about the freshman 35, and then I had to work that off in second year. Where can people find more information from you?
So I'm at the Lakeshore Clinic,
Okay.
which is at 2159 Lakeshore Road, just down the street from Specs on Pro.
Right on. I want to thank Specs on Pearl and Beth for having us, trying to educate all of you parents and kids to get ready for university and college as you head back to school. So best of luck. Where'd that craft dinner go?